Hey, it's Valerie. My relationship with running. Let me tell you about my relationship with running because I've just been sitting here after dinner. This is my room, my bedroom. I think I'm going to flip screen to show you the bedroom. And I'm waiting for my food to digest because I was actually sitting on my bed shopping for some running plans. My goodness, most of the time I'm like shopping for ways to get out of the running. Today, however, I noticed that my intuition and my instincts and my energy reserves was saying time to hit the road running. So here's my running story with you. Never did sport in school, hated sport, tried to get out of it, was the plump kid, got teased, believed I couldn't do any exercise, never did, until 2009, which was my crash year, where for all kinds of reasons, I should find the photo of me in 2009 because it's just like I've been saying in all my posts. It's only when you look back and you look at the person you are or you were, then in the photograph you're like, oh my word, you weren't doing so well. 2009 was my crash year. We were living in a different country through no fault of anybody, just my own inability to prepare and to get out. Well, not inability, but I was basically stuck, right? And 2009, I had a miscarriage and didn't know that I had miscarried and actually was, I don't want to be a trigger alert, but basically it was a very sad and traumatic story, and I've written about a book about it. And I felt that I was responsible. I felt that my body was broken. And so one day just thought, you know what? I've got to put on some pair of running shoes. I didn't even own one. And I'm going to have to take back my body and fix it. So that was my initial thought. You've just witnessed a light bulb moment live. I've just made a connection to the other parts of the story. My first connection with running was to fix my body. Well, actually, it wasn't running at the time. It was just to get shoes, to go and exercise, to fix my broken body because I felt responsible for the miscarriage. And of course, I wasn't, right? So that was my first start. Now, come 2013, someone that was very close to me was very, very ill. And I felt a sense of helplessness. And again, it was a thing of, the one thing I can do is to actually try not to get sick so I can be there for the person. And so it's like I started running. This was in 2013. 2014 was the year I started running. And so I did the Couch to 5K program. Now, there's a bunch of stuff going on in my head. Again, I've got to try to control this. I've got to try to fix my body so that I can be there for someone, right? I'm not saying that this is great thinking. So hence, wanting to go out and run is not actually something that goes whoopee. Now, come 2015, start to realize that, okay, if I get out of my headspace to forcing myself to run, I'm discovering that I can run. All those images I had of myself as a kid and all those messages I had, they're going, and I'm starting to feel the benefits of it, right? 2016, 17, asthma. Every time I get to winter, from about April, asthma kicks in and my body is like, you can't run. So I stop running. And then I do this weird thing of, like self-sabotaging myself. So right in the middle of winter, June, July is when I'll start running again. Why? Because again, it's that whole thing. And this is the click moment that you witness live, is the whole thing that I'm trying to fix myself, try to exert some control through the running, right? Hey, I need therapy. I have no problem. I've been to therapy. I'll tell you that. I think everybody should go to therapy. And so it's like, that's been like how I would do the running, right? 2016, 2017 is like, because I've been sick, I've not been running. Now I have to run, and then I'll try to do however many kilometers with the Ventolin in my pocket and I'm wheezing. And I've come on live during those periods to talk about that. 2018, whoa, fluke, I sprained my ankle. just walking. I wasn't even running. Sprained my ankle. It was really fluke. It hurt. I was on crutches for a while. Don't like the feeling of being sick and my body not working. And so guess what? I get anxious now to run. I have confessed it on air. I get anxious to run since about, I think it was 2018. 2019, I barely run. Okay, I put on my shoes and I try to run, and I'm worried that I'm going to sprain my ankle. I'm going to trip on some tree thing or some then I tell myself, I'm getting old, I can't do this anymore, and so running's not for me. So then I put myself through this whole thing, and I'm only running on a treadmill. Now, 2020, somehow, through a process of doing some mindset work and actually having someone to help me with my exercise, I went and got a physiotherapist involved, and I got a personal trainer involved, and even the person that I bought my shoes from this time was an exercise physiologist. It was so inspiring. It was a shoe shop that who the person selling shoes was an exercise physiologist, and he just, I put on the shoes and he looked at the way I was walking and gave me all this stuff, and I was like, yes, I can do this. I can do this, right? So I'm like now sitting in this space thinking, it's not winter. I'm not running because I have Ventolin going through my system and I feel like I've got to run. I simply want to run because I think I'm going to really enjoy it. Wow, how does this happen? It's a journey. It's a bunch of stuff that goes up and down in your own head, and finally getting people into the picture that look at the picture with you and say, hey, what if it's not you? What if you just need to fine tune a couple of things and actually find a way to do this that you'll enjoy? Well, because Thursday is Resource Me, sorry, I've got to bring it in. It's the same with the burnout stuff. If you've been punishing yourself, if you've been trying to get yourself going, and if you've just been sitting there really in that horrible, horrible, horrible space, don't sit there by yourself. In 12 weeks, you could feel a lot different. This Thursday, Resource Me. It's time for me now to head out, finish shopping for my running plan. If you've got one to suggest for me, I'd love to hear it. So I've done Couch to 5K before. I've done the Nike run thing as well. I even had this really, really weird, I was wearing this thing called a Move. It's not quite a sports watch, but it's like this fitness thing. And it's this really weird thing where this voice, this mechanical voice says, start running now, tick tock, tick. There's like this pace of how you're meant to run. It was not inspiring having the robot voice tell me tick tock, tick tock. It's like running to a metronome. It's really, really weird. So if you have a running plan or a running app or something that you've used before that you would like to share with me, hit me with it because I am totally up for it. Time for me to go.